Welcome to Geek Gallery HQ's review of the Sideshow Collectibles premium format exclusive figure of Lady Death. She's quite impressive. We just put her together. To give you an idea, I took some measurements from base to the top of her head. She's about 21.5 inches. Once you include the scythe, 25.5 inches tall. You're going to need a big case for her, but I think she's worth it. She's quite beautiful. I really love this pose that they have her in. If you'll notice, the hourglass, that only comes with the exclusive version. She either has the hourglass hand or a sword in her hand, and we'll switch that out toward the end so you can see both. But you'll only get the hourglass if you go for the exclusive version. And the hourglass can be turned over, and it actually drops sand. So it is technically an hourglass or a 15-20 second glass, I guess. If you look at the base, she's got these skulls all around here. There's another one back here. There's a couple. And depending on how you pose her cape, you can see them better or worse. They're really detailed. They're quite interesting. You know, a couple of them look like they're screaming. You know, I mean, they're skulls, but they're really neat. The base is really nice. It looks like a, you know, battleground or something that she's walking through. You put each of these spikes in individually, and they're color coded. So for example, this one has a green tip, goes into the green hole, just like that. There is a little assembly required on Lady Death. It wasn't too difficult though. It comes with clear instructions. You have to put on her arms, you have to put all these spikes on the base, you have to put on her hair and her cloak, which is cloth, and it's a very nice, like the inside is this nice red satin, the outside is more of a, it's not leather, but more of a leathery texture, and it has semi-stiff wire all through the hem so that you can pose the cape as you want it. We decided that we wanted to give it sort of a wind-blown look so you could see more of her. So, moving up, you've got her legs, really nice long legs. They're well proportioned. The boots look really great. You go up and she's got her trademark black skull bikini on, and her cape is fastened here with a little clip, or a little, it's a pin, and you put her cape on before her hair. You pull this clip out, it's pushed into her chest, it's a pin. You put the cape on and then you put the pin back in to hold the cape right where it needs to be. Her hair is separate, and it's beautiful and long and flowing. Her cape does have a hood, but you cannot put the hood up on this statue. Let's get to her construction. Like I said, there's a little assembly. Her arms here are magnetic, so once you get them in position, they magnet on. I think that this magnet, particularly on the side arm, could be a little bit stronger. It's strong enough that it's staying on, but it tends to slip back this way. It's not a huge deal. I don't think you could really tell unless you were really critically looking at it. The other arm here with the hourglass looks like it stays up a bit better. The paint job on her, I think, is really, really good. Her face is really well detailed. She's got these really pretty arched brows. You can actually see individual hairs on her eyebrows. It's pretty impressive. She's got the dark eyeliner. No pupils. Lady Death doesn't have them. Her lips are gorgeous. She has this kind of evil smirk and beautiful blood red lips. She's got all of these little skulls all over her outfit. Most of them are painted pretty well. You can tell they're hand painted. The one on her left breast here looks like it has a tiny bit of white on the skull. She's got all these little gold dots and skulls, little buttons everywhere. She's got a seam going up the back of her boots. That's kind of neat. The weapons look really good. The scythe has what looks like a leather-bound handle for her to hold. The blade of the scythe is worn. Obviously, she gets a lot of use out of it. And if you're looking from underneath, there's one seam here that doesn't meet perfectly onto her head, but again, it's really nitpicky. You can't tell unless you're sitting there staring at her. She's beautiful. Her hands are painted well. She's got blood red fingernails, and her gloves come down to her middle finger on each hand. She's quite impressive. I like the painting on her torso. She has the blue tinting here to her skin. She's obviously death white, but you do see a little bit of tinting in her stomach muscles. The sword is very iconic on this character, and I've always liked it myself. See, the arm just slips right in there. Magnets on, not a problem. I have to hold on to her to get the sword in right. There we go. There she is with her sword. She looks absolutely beautiful. She's huge. She's very heavy. I would say when I was taking it out, the base alone was probably 10 pounds or so. I think she weighs somewhere around 25 or 30 pounds, and she's huge. And just the detail, all her hair flowing back here, very iconic of the character. Stays very true to the character, to the original form. And there have been a lot of different artists on this character, but I like this look best. Absolutely beautiful. She's worth it. She's not cheap. I believe when she was released from Sideshow, she was about $350, and there was shipping. Probably ended up paying closer to $375, $400 for her. But the details on this thing are really neat. I mean, I love the cloth cape. That's something that I've only seen on the Sideshow Collectible pieces. If they have something like this, a cape or some other piece of clothing like that, they actually come separate and you get to pose it however you want, and I think that that's really cool. Her outfit is incredible. She's just a really good piece, and for the few tiny flaws that she has, I don't think it detracts from this piece at all. What you get for it, I think it's worth it. To note, she was very well packaged. Every individual piece wrapped in its own little bubble wrap or plastic. Her box is actually really pretty. You get this gorgeous box with just a picture of the character on it, with a picture of the statue on it. It's very nice. It's very impressive. So yeah, all in all, I'm going to say great piece, easy to put together. The painting is incredible with just a few very minor flaws. This cloth cape is a great addition. I think that's a great idea. Stays very true to the character. Looks, there's no way you're going to see this and wonder if it's Lady Death. If you have any idea who Lady Death is, you know right away. This is Lady Death. She's absolutely beautiful. So thank you for watching our review of this Lady Death Sideshow Collectibles Premium Edition exclusive figure. And we hope to see you for our next review.
Please like this video and follow us on YouTube for more video reviews, and go ahead and log into our blog, follow us on Facebook, all that great social media stuff. We're out there, we're posting. I hope you follow us. We really enjoy making these videos for you. Thanks again for watching.